Warning, the following episode is brought to you by GoDaddy and CashFly.
Do not attempt to register a domain or cache your content while drunk.
Welcome to Diggnation.
Also potentially hazardous to your health.
Why do you have flies in your freaking house? I've noticed this earlier.
It's Southern California and I have fruit.
This is my favorite story of all time. Alright, moving on. You put zombie and you put theory in the title, and I don't want to do it.
Theory Zombie Kevin.
Diggnation.com.
Hello and welcome to Diggnation, episode number 35. I'm Alex Albrecht.
And I'm Kevin Rose. Diggnation, of course, covers some of the weekly top stories on the social news website, dig.com. That's digg.com.
That's right, and this week we're coming to you from Beach Chalet in San Francisco. And we have to say, huge turnout.
Yes.
Oh my dear.
Honestly, before we got here, we were like,
Dude.
we hope there's 5 or 10
You in
people.
the car, you were like, I don't know how many people are gonna be here, and I was like, there'll be a couple, and you were like, I just hope there's 5. Like somehow 5 was the number where we're like,
5 would be good.
5,
Because we had
bitches.
5 of our
What?
friends coming, and they were like, if there's 10 people,
10 people in the room
at least we
seems
won't look
big.
crazy.
I don't even know.
But there's
Just
still only like 3 girls here, which is still kind of...
That's true. No, that's true, but that's a good ratio. That's better than I thought. Although we have to tell the story. So we get here. I just had to say this. So we get here. It's horrible. So we get here, and there are like a couple of people. There's maybe like 20 people here, and they're just kind of mulling around. It's early, and we get walked over to the bar because the restaurant has been nice enough to give Kevin and I free drinks. Although we didn't need them because people have been giving us free drinks. Thank you very much for the free drinks, by the way.
Yes.
But we walk over to the bartender, and the guy's like, hey, this is Kevin and Alex. They host the blah, 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 blah.
Right.
And like, we turn around, and there's this like pretty smoking hot girl.
She's cute.
Yeah,
She's
just
cute.
like cute girl. And we were
And
like,
we thought she was a fan.
yeah. So Kevin's like, hey.
No.
No, seriously. And then he's like,
I was just
I'm
like-
Kevin, nice to meet you. And she's
Oh.
like, oh, hi, I'm Nicole or Nancy or whatever. Nicole, I think.
Something
it was.
like that.
And I turned around and I was like, hey, I'm Alex, nice to meet you.
And she's like, who are you guys?
no,
and
and
it's like,
I go, being like coy and sexy as I am, I was like, you're not here for us. And she's like, no.
Actually, I'm not here for you guys.
Not at all. Who are you guys? And we were just like, we'll be over there. So,
It was
but
pretty bad.
that said, did somebody turn this up? Because it's getting hot now. Hot mic.
No, it's good.
But that said, thanks everybody for coming.
Yes, thank you all for
Hopefully
coming. Really
this
appreciate it.
show lives up to, I don't know, my expectations? Let's just pick something. There it is. Diggnation in the back, dude. Rockin'.
That's Jack.
Yeah.
That's Jack from Dolby.
Dude, saw him on HDNet, sexy.
If you want free
definition.
Dolby swag, that is the guy to
Yeah,
see.
go jump that guy. He's got Xbox 360s in his pocket.
That's it.
That's what-
Beers.
Beers. It's your turn.
So,
What are we drinking? I don't even
yeah,
know.
we have all, this place has like 8 local brews.
8 bit of beers.
Free beers, yes, we are drinking free
Free
beer,
beers.
and we appreciate that. Yeah, actually,
Yes. This is wheat beers.
did you, oh, wheat
No,
beers.
dude, then this guy from Davis came up, and literally, Kevin's sitting in front of like
A case and a
case
half.
of beer, and like I was talking to Pete Alcorn, actually, who's the guy who runs the podcast section of the iTunes Music Store.
Are we allowed to say that?
Yeah, whatever, we just did.
Apple gets pissed off like if you even mention an
come on.
employee's name.
What?
Yeah, they do. They get
Okay,
pissed off at that shit.
Jim
Yes.
Falconord. He's the head of podcast for iTunes Music Store. So he showed up because we're like in his
cover.
neck of the woods, yeah, right? It's like Jim Snifferson. So we've been having a good time. It's
Yes.
been fun. And now we'll start the show.
Right.
Let's get right into it. First story, an early HDTV adopters screwed by Blu-ray and HD DVD rules. It's bad form, people. 955 people dug the story, submitted by Duke Nate. If you're one of the first adopters who mortgaged their house to buy the earliest HDTV displays, don't expect to get full HD resolution when you take out a second mortgage for a high-def disc player when they come out later this year.
So tell me the deal with this. Like,
The whole point is that the companies that are doing Blu-ray and HD DVD have decided that they have to control their content. God forbid somebody might possibly have it easy enough to rip an HD DVD, so they only allow you to use digital encoded inputs into your TV. So HDMI, DVI, as long as it has like the what is it,
So you can't go component
HDCP
any
or
longer.
whatever.
It's only DVI or
Nope.
HDMI.
And the problem with
That
that
sucks.
is when HD monitors came out originally, there was no
Component.
DVI, there was no HDMI.
It was all
components.
Yeah.
So they're basically saying you spent 10 grand on a TV
Too bad.
5 years ago. You know, you're effed in the air. That's it. We're not going to let you watch HD DVDs or Blu-ray.
That sucks.
Yes.
It sucks because you have to go, well, I just bought it like a Sony TV not too long ago and it had HDMI, but it was one of the first ones that had it. So they were selling HDTVs for like 3 years.
Yeah.
With just standard components.
Dude, they were
And then
selling
you
for
have
a
to
lot
upgrade.
longer than that.
That sucks.
I mean, yeah, they were like $100,000 back in the day for like a 2-inch HD TV. But yeah, no, like mine, no HDMI, but it has DVI, so at least I can kind of do that. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I kind of feel like you missed the boat. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but then how many DVI ports do you have? Just one?
just one.
Yeah, that sucks.
And, oh, dude, no, I know. I've already filled it up many times over because I
Unless
have
you get a switcher.
I have my HD stuff out for the Xbox, the original one.
Right.
I have my HD stuff for the Xbox 360. I have my HD for my cable, and I had HD for the progressive scan functions of my Replay TV, although I got rid of that.
So you're pretty much screwed.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. Good times. Had by all.
Next story. Google releases new page creator. 3,788 people dug this story, submitted by Chaz Chris. This was the #1 dug story of the week.
Good to know.
Google Page Creator is a free online tool that makes it easy for anyone to create and publish useful, attractive web pages in just minutes. Looks good to me. This was interesting because I showed it to you today,
Yes, you did.
and it's. What do you think about it? What's your take?
It's nice.
Well, the weird thing is though.
No, there's no
is that-
weird thing. It's horrible.
Well, here's the weird thing: is that Google created this like new tool, and it's all Ajaxy, and it's all like drag and drop, and if you want to add images,
Fancy.
you can. But like, why didn't they incorporate this into Blogger? Like, instead they decided to do their own thing.
That's the whole point.
But no, they own Blogger.
No, but I know. That's what I mean.
Yeah, so
like, I don't want to be
why-
on. What is it like?
It's a blog.
It's
but
like
it's not.
Well, you set one up that was like kevinrose.googlepages.com.
/ something. I don't know.
Whatever.
Yeah, but
Slash
anyway,
whatever. The bottom line is that it was a great idea. Like as soon as I saw it, I was like, wow, that's really great. And I was like, can you publish it to your own website?
And you
it was like, no.
Right.
So then I'm like, well, why? I don't. Like what? I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, go to alexalbrecht.googlepages.com/mymonkeyistouching.com.
I just
what?
don't.
No, F that.
I don't know what their long-term goal is for this. I mean, obviously.
Here's the deal with Google. They don't have a long-term goal.
Did you read that
They
article?
met their long-term goal 5 years ago, which was let's get money. And then they were like, oh shit, we have money. People are paying us to be part of our company, and we have no idea what we want to do.
But you know what? At least who cares? Like they're just
Oh,
having
I don't.
fun.
Oh, sure.
For them to launch something like this, like it may take a team of 10, right? They're like, here's 10
Whatever.
engineers. Who gives
Sure.
who gives a shit, right? Here's 10 engineers.
Yeah, we got $27,000 billion.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Go have fun, create something. If it takes, bonus.
Sure.
If not, then we just can't.
And that's a great model when you're not Google.
No, that's a great
No,
model.
I think
Google.
I think
they're
now.
a profitable company.
No.
They make
now,
a shit ton of money.
Well, yes, but they make a shit ton of money doing stuff that people are sort of like, I don't even really know.
Well, their AdSense.
Well, that's going away fast.
That's not going away.
Dude, are you kidding me?
AdSense?
Dude, what?
Well, I mean,
They take like 175,000%. Like what?
They do,
Dude,
right?
there will be like 4 companies that are like, all right,
Well,
we'll
here's
give
the
you
deal.
twice as much money, and they go, okay, and you move over to them.
I've played around with Yahoo's new publishing little deal, and
Alright.
I switched the ads out for a weekend just to see what it would do to Dig. And revenue is so much less. I mean, they really don't have the support behind it. I don't know if they just
Sure.
couldn't crawl the pages properly and display the right
Whatever.
ads.
Yeah.
But MSN, Microsoft's obviously going to come out with a competitor to this. So yeah, it's going to be tough times for Google coming up as far as their AdSense component is concerned.
Well, because there's some
But-
stuff that you do well, and one thing I'm going to say is
Gmail
I'm
rocks.
starting to get really pissed. It is the slowest freaking server.
Gmail?
Dude, every time I go on Gmail lately, it's been loading,
No.
loading, and I'm like, are you kidding me?
You have a slow internet connection at home. It's not slow.
BS. I could be downloading movies at 650 kilobits a second from a buddy of mine, and then Flash
That's the
2.
problem. You're downloading movies
Dude.
while you're checking emails.
Star Wars Galaxies Forum. I hate to admit it, but it's fast.
Is Gmail slow?
Thank you, Keith. People are not.
Ron-
Gmail has been slow lately. Thank you. Some
Ron
guy
says
raised
no.
his
Ron
hand.
says-
Ron doesn't know.
does know.
Ron's in bed with Gmail. You heard it here. No, can't get past the few people that watch
That's
this.
right, but
leave it.
I don't know. It's an interesting move for Google, though. Like at the end of the day, we're all kind of like, well, why? I think that's
Gmail was the last thing they did that made me go, wow, this is a good company.
G-Talk.
Are you kidding me?
I'm kidding.
Dude, I wanted to throw my
I'm kidding.
laptop the moment I logged in, although it might be functionality I would like if they didn't force me to use it.
Yes.
That's what I hate.
Yes.
And Gmail's still in beta, people. Beta. You
No,
can't
it's
live.
not. They came out, didn't they?
No, dude.
They're still in the cloud?
There.
Next one. You're up.
I didn't even. What? No, you're up. That was. Oh, I'm
was
up.
me.
Here we go. The Phantom game console is no more. Is anybody surprised? 1,076 people dug the story submitted by Dream Twister. The company has spent millions to bring us the Ghost. From its inception in December of 2002 through September of last year, Infinium racked up $62.7 million in losses. The Phantom laptop board might still be coming. Like, that's a big deal.
But it's like a Nintendo 64. Like, nobody wants it anymore.
Well, no, did you ever play it? Did you play it at E3?
No, did you?
Yeah.
How was it?
It was awesome.
Really?
Because what they did was they basically said, we're going to give you a computer.
Well, it's just a computer.
Kevin, did you let me finish?
Go ahead. Take your time. Like, no run.
We're going to give you a computer. You're going to rent this computer. I know. This is where the whole business, hence the $62.7 million in losses. We're going to rent this computer. When new hardware comes out, you can purchase an upgrade to that hardware, and you can use the keyboard and mouse on your lap. And this is the big deal, you pay a monthly service. Wow. You don't own the video games, but you can download the video games and use them level by level.
It's like web TV gaming.
Dude, this is the worst business model ever.
Yeah.
And and sometimes at E3 is awesome because like you have those companies like Microsoft and Sony and Nintendo and Sega and a couple other companies. Dolby, maybe, I don't know.
You just had to throw it out because
I just had to throw it out because I saw somebody's back. I was like, yeah, Dolby, I'll throw it out there. Who have like these huge booths, and you're like, wow, those are companies that are doing it, yeah. And then you have like the little companies that have like these small ass booths, and you're like, these are gonna be the guys. They're nipping at the heels. Then you have those companies that you've never heard of that spend millions of dollars at E3, and you go, you have a shitty product. You know that you have a shitty product, and so you spend millions of dollars convincing me that it's a good product.
They don't know.
No, they know.
No, they don't.
Dude, if you worked at Infinium, you wouldn't walk into a business meeting and go, it's just what's with the thing. This is stupid. What the fuck are we doing? Like, what? There's like 20 guys who are just like,
tell me the guy that created the Phantom is like, oh, it's dumb. No, he was behind it. He liked it. He was into it. Right?
Yes, he was.
Right.
He was. And he's
she?
an idiot. Or she. She's an idiot.
Fair enough.
Right? And he was surrounded by a bunch of people who were like, yeah, I still get paid, right? Like, that's what happened.
Yeah, you're absolutely
And they were like, no, we can do it, sir or ma'am. We can do it.
No.
We believe in the Phantom.
Oh, yeah. I mean...
Yes, we've been on the list of stuff that's not going to work.
we got pictures. Picture opportunities. There we go.
And it's made the list of like stuff we will never see for like 6 years in a row. You know what I mean? Like, if you're the guy who owns Infinium, you know that. You've got to read those papers.
Yeah, but they got investor money. He's probably living life, He's like,
dude, he's got a Porsche.
I'm the Phantom guy. Like, whatever. Next story. Let's move on. We're on story 2.
Yes, please.
It's like been an hour.
Okay, it's story 5.
CNN goes clean. 1,863 people dug the story. Submitted by Memam. He says, loud, graded design on TV is standard, not to mention headache-inducing. So kudos to CNN International for going for the cleaner look and abandoning the ticking scroller. Check out the pictures to see
in banding?
Abandon.
Oh, abandon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Check out the pictures to see the difference, and don't forget to send this to Fox Sports. So here's the deal.
Yeah.
CNN...
Because when you read this to me, I was confused out of my mind. I was like trying to find it on the web. I was like, what?
So it was submitted to like the what was it, design category.
Sure, whatever.
And basically what they've done is they've created this like really cool new interface for CNN.
but for the actual television network.
Right.
Not the website of the television network,
So-
the actual layout of the design of the
Have
show.
you watched like Monday Night Football?
Yes.
And you see like the CG graphics that come at the bottom. There's like
Yeah.
dogs flying at you
Yep.
and shit.
Yep.
It's like it's overdone.
Yep.
It's way overkill. So CNN cleaned it up. It's like very like I hate to say this, but like Web 2.0, like big fonts.
Oh, yes.
It looks really clean, very boxy.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's not much to say about this story other than we wanted to bring it to you because, or I wanted to because you should check out the design.
Yeah.
Because if you're a
Well, it's
graphic
interesting
designer,
because
it's
you watch
amazing.
some of those. First off, I hate the fact that every little thing gets its own like graphics designer. You know what I mean?
Like
Like
what?
a bus overturns in like Des Moines, Iowa, or Idaho, wherever Des Moines is. I'm gonna say Iowa, whatever. So a bus overturns in Des Moines, and all of a sudden I flip on CNN, and it's like bus, it's event 06, Des Moines.
Right.
You know, and like there's like graphics, and like there's a
Stock
bus,
ticker,
and there's like a
there's, like-
little girl who's like my baby, and it's like dude, a bus fell over. Nobody's hurt. It's gonna get put back up. Traffic will move, and they spend like 6 hours talking about this bus that falls over. And like it's too much stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's like
I don't
information
need
overload.
that-
There's
yeah.
like too much crap going on.
And the ticker, I'm done with the ticker.
Oh, the ticker's
I'm watching
old.
a story. I don't need to read every other story you're gonna tell me.
Anyway, this story, if you go check it out, it's like it'll be on our profile. It's definitely worth checking out because I think it's the future of like the way that CG graphics should be done on news sites.
Yes.
It's cool.
Subtle.
Yes. Subtle and
It's like
crisp.
I don't know, Swedish masseuse. You know, just really getting in there. I don't know. That's horrible. Let's move on.
Yes.
Serenity makes more money from DVD than from box office. This is a huge deal. Yeah, we all know.
Serenity fans? Any Serenity fans?
Serenity fans, huh? Firefly? Yeah. Joss Whedon, got it going on. 1,973 people dug the story submitted by N.K. Lopez after disappointing movie ticket sales. Well, I guess so. It seems that Joss Whedon's Serenity would end up as a failure in the books. Think again. Over 2 million DVDs sold, plus rental and TV rights add up to more than $60 million. Could this convince, I know, dude, it rocks. Could this convince Universal to get special edition out or even a sequel? This is a huge deal because, you know, the internet and DVD sales and rentals is completely changing the face, even on like video on demand and pay-per-view,
Right.
completely changing all the entertainment industry's successful business models. You know what I mean? Like
Oh, no
before, it
doubt.
was, if it doesn't do well in the theaters, we're done with it.
Well, the funny thing is that even if on iTunes they're starting to release shows before they actually release on TV, but you have to pay the $1.99
Well, I didn't know they actually
a
released
day
it
early.
before.
Some of the shows are starting to do a day early now.
Which one?
I don't know.
You're making that up, aren't you?
I am. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. They are though. There's like a few shows that I read this. It was a dig story. I don't know which one it was.
Whatever.
But it could be true. It could be false. But no, they are. They're really doing that. And I thought
Well,
that
that's
was
great.
cool.
Well, it's like the British IT crowd, right?
Have you seen that?
I did. It's very British.
Is it like Office British?
No.
The Office is good.
Well, the Office British is like that, like cheeky British.
Right.
This is more the like heady British.
Owen likes it.
It's all right. It's got its place. You know, it's like a little over the top. It's the whole like the first scene I saw was like the boss sitting like this, and then they pan back and it's a picture of the boss sitting there like this. That's over his shoulder, and then they pan out further and it is the boss sitting like this, and I'm like, very British. Funny in its own way. You know, if I'm drunk enough, I'll probably be like, ha, he's in the picture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you're like, man, it's all right. You know?
Yeah. I haven't watched it yet. I saw that like it keeps getting posted to Dig, and I was
Well,
like,
because it's like, hey, look, it's on the internet. Oh, and it's on TV.
Right.
Weird. You know what I mean? Where it's just like, that's all right.
where's Dan Heward? Who's coming tonight? Is Dan here?
Did Fu not come?
Oh, he's there.
Oh, there he is.
Fu, come up here, man.
What do you mean come up here? He's like back in the back.
He's
He's
back.
moshing.
He's
Anyway,
Where's Dan Heward?
We
Where's
believe.
he?
We
Oh,
believe.
there he is. Where's
there
Mary
he is.
Kate? All right, there's Double D.
There it is. Double D. All right. Yeah.
Duck in and say hi. This is Dan Heward. He used to be on Tech TV with us.
What's up?
Hey.
It's Fu.
What's
You gotta
up?
lean in. The shot's really tight.
Oh, we talking about this then, yeah.
No, Mike's here, but
Okay.
this is
Hey
good.
everybody, how we doing?
Fu's a little punch drunk because I kicked his ass at Fight Night. No, I know. He kicked my ass. Although I did hurt him so much that it almost rebooted the 360.
I was Muhammad Ali.
That's true. That is true. Dude, I'm glad you made it.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Dude, go get some drinks.
Yeah, well,
Somebody's
just
buying you a
finished.
drink.
Hey, you guys, finish the show. I'll get it.
Dude, all right. Dan Fu Heward, ladies and gentlemen. All right. You know what I'm going to say right now? I think Fu is the first person ever shown on Diggnation besides the two of us.
Daniel Burka.
No, it was his ass.
That was right.
That was his ass.
You're right.
You know what I mean?
You're right.
Big time. So that was a milestone right there.
Big one right there.
Fu on Diggnation. That was awesome. My story, your story, my story, yours.
My story. All right, here we go. No more cashiers at Taco Bell or KFC. 2,285 people dug the story, submitted by Smiles Man. It says, the Back to Future 2 prophecy came true. Expect instead of Max Headroom and Ronald Reagan to have the old Colonel and a talking taco. So they've got these machines now, if you go to like certain select KFCs and Taco Bells.
Okay.
That are like, they look like big ATM machines.
Okay.
And there's like a taco, he's like talking to you, he's like, hey, would you like sour cream on that? You like, basically you place your order.
That's horrible.
Yes, I know it's horrible.
Hey, welcome to Taco Bell. I'm Taco Tom.
You place your order by like pushing on the taco
No.
and like spreading the taco
No,
open.
you don't spread the taco.
I'm just kidding. That was bad.
That's
That was bad. I've been drinking, you bastards.
No, dude.
People have been buying you drinks.
No, the visual of you going, I can push the taco, spread the taco. I was like, are you okay?
That's terrible.
I was like, don't spread the taco.
Yes. So anyway, we have shots to do still, by the way.
Oh, dude, did I tell you the story that my grandfather is a psychoanalyst? This reminds me of the oh, dude, it's the Utah guys.
Nice. Cheers.
Dude.
All right. Fair enough. Okay. Alex is fucked. I'm just gonna tell you right now. He only drinks like 2 or 3 drinks and he's done. I'm an alcoholic, so it's okay. But he's screwed. No, there's deer's blood in that shit. There is.
There is. Somebody just made me. Oh, did I? That's horrible.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no! You would devirginize the power, yeah!
Damn it.
This is horrible. Yeah, pretty soon we're gonna get panties. Although it's gonna be guys' panties.
Did anybody else get that hot waitress tonight?
Dude, I love that when Kevin Rose gets drunk, he says whatever he wants. He's like, because back when she first came over, he was like, dude, she's totally smoking. And then he was like, oh, she's coming.
Now I'm like, intercom,
Now
here we go.
now she's like, is the hot waitress in the restaurant? Kevin, me, is drunk, and I want to pound. Wait.
Go, your story.
Oh, I was gonna say, I suck now, and then you're getting laid tonight, and you're like, I love you, Alex. Okay, here we go. Spielberg confirms Indiana Jones 4. This is weird. We're gonna have like
Oh
this.
shit, that guy's got a big camera. Nice. Damn, that's a huge camera.
Dude, I know, right? He's like, yeah. That's horrible. Spielberg confirms Indiana Jones 4 to follow Munich. 1,710 people. My parents watched this show. 1,710 people dug this story, submitted by It's Jake 88. I love that. I hit page up. That's horrible. And now I don't know where I am. Yes! I'm about to make Indiana Jones 4. Oh, like page up doesn't work in Mac, fucker. I'm about to make Indiana Jones 4, which is, as far as I'm concerned, the sweet dessert I give those who had to. This is horrible. Why would he say this about his movie? The sweet dessert I give to those who had to chow down on the bitter herbs that I used in Munich? What is he? Is he saying like, I'm sorry for the shit movie, but I'm doing Indiana Jones? Like what?
Hey, fair enough.
He's a weird dude.
He is a weird dude.
Did I tell you the story my dad had of him?
Is he gay?
No, nothing like that. My dad was at this bar and Steven Spielberg came out. Like, what?
I didn't mean your dad, dude. I meant Spielberg.
I don't think so. He's banging Kate Capshaw.
Fair
whatever.
enough.
So my dad travels a lot for work and whatever, and he's
Right.
staying at some place in Paris for the Paris Air Show because he goes all the time. Aerospace company, whatever. And he's staying up at like, the top floor with a suite or whatever. And he's like tired, it's at the end of the day, and he goes to get on this elevator and there's this like huge dude, like big dude, and he's like blocking the elevator, like, you can't come into the elevator. And my dad was like, get the fuck out of the way, I'm getting into the elevator. Like, what? And he pushes into the elevator, he's like, dude, I'm going to, fuck you, dude. And he looks over and Steven Spielberg is like sitting in the corner like this. And the big dude is like standing between Steven Spielberg and my dad. And my dad looks over and he's like, and he goes, he's like, hey, you're Steven Spielberg. And he was like, did you really not want me on the elevator? And the big dude is like, his bodyguard goes, Mr. Spielberg has a lot of threats on his life.
By
My dad,
who?
I don't know. But my dad looks at me and he goes, that must suck. And then the best part was the elevator doors open on like the floor that has like 3 suites. And my dad walks out and Steven Spielberg walks out after him and he looks at him and he's like, what a douche. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's my floor too, dickwad, you know?
Your dad's so chill, man. I love
Dude.
that. That's awesome.
He's just like, bring it, Steven Spielberg, I'll kick your ass.
I'm stoked though, Indy 4. We're
Here's the
happy
deal.
to get confirmation.
We're happy to get confirmation. We
Yes.
heard that Harrison Ford is still alive.
He's got his earring.
He got his pirate earring, which is great. I see him all the time. He lives like right around me. I should stop and be like, dude, we talk about you all the time on my show. You should come on.
Yeah, right.
I'd get like a knee to the crotch. I'm still worried. I saw the trailer. My girlfriend loves Justin Timberlake.
Oh, God.
I know. And
Is
I'm
he
like,
gonna be on the show?
not our show.
No,
Fuck
no,
that
no.
shit. No. So remember I told you the rumor
I
back
know,
in Vegas.
I don't want
It's
him on
still a
Indy 4.
rumor, quote unquote, that he's playing Indiana Jones' son.
Who wants Justin Timberlake to be on Indiana Jones 4?
One of the chicks is shaking her head. That's confirmation.
Yes. When the girls say no.
No.
it's a no.
I saw the preview of one of the movies that he's doing right now, the trailer. He is horrible. Horrible. He's like, dude, let's us go and rip some shit.
It's bad. Yeah. It's bad all around.
He's bad already.
Yes.
That'll be funnier when you watch the podcast movie.
Next story. Sony shares drop after news of $900 cost for PS3. 1,146 people telling the story. Submitted by Ebenezer.
Sure.
Fair enough. Share price sink 3.6% on prediction of $900 console, pre-console manufacturing cost.
Oh, shoot.
Spring 2007 US launch. So here's the deal.
Yes.
We have got someone in the audience tonight that is very close to Sony. In fact, he's the head of Dolby Consumer Electronics and deals with Sony. So,
Oh, that's right. Should we get- Jack?
Where's Jack?
Where's Jack?
When is the PlayStation 3 coming out? Where's Jack?
Where's Jack? He's
Where's
hiding because he knows he's not supposed to legally say anything.
He's hiding. He's hiding.
He's hiding. He's hiding.
He's ducking down.
Jack
and
is gonna get fired after tonight's podcast if one of his people watches it and nobody
Where's Joe?
does.
Joe's also with Dolby. He can
Did
tell
he
us
just
when.
leave? Joe was in the front row.
I don't know. They're around here somewhere. Anyway.
They're so hiding it's not even funny.
Anyway, $900 for a PS3.
First off, Merrill Lynch came out and said there's no way they could spend less than $900 to make this console based on the functionality they're going to build in.
Right.
That said, there's no way that, and even Nvidia came out and said we're not going to even get them the graphics chips till fall of 07. There's no way that they're going to be able to release the PlayStation 3 until at the very earliest spring 2007.
Are you gonna buy one?
F that.
What if it's really cool?
I haven't had a PlayStation.
Well, here's the deal. Like, you remember when the Dreamcast came out?
Dude, I bought I have been notorious, and I've said this before, I'm
Yes, yeah.
notorious for
Hold on.
buying the one that doesn't
Hold
go.
on. The Dreamcast came out, and
Yes.
everyone was like, "Oh, this is a cool console. I'm jumping on board. Great commercials, blah blah blah."
Yeah.
But
Great commercial.
they had good commercials. But a few months later,
It's awesome.
well, a few months later, competition came out, took them over.
Yeah.
It's like, do you think that's the same thing that's going to happen to the Xbox 360, where the Xbox 360 will come out? No. Why?
Well, all the stuff you've seen is either pre-rendered or on quote-unquote specifications of the PlayStation 3. So the proof is going to be in the pudding. If the PlayStation 3 comes out and is like double the resolution of the Xbox, which again, the Xbox 360 is running in high definition. You cannot increase the resolution any more than 1080p or 1080i or 720p with the monitors that you have right now.
Well, they said the PlayStation won't do 1080p either. It's like 1080i is the highest.
Well, 1080i, I mean, come on. If you're going to buy
Let's take
1080p,
a
you're
poll.
buying
Let's
like
take
a
a poll.
$70,000 monitor.
We have an audience. Let's take a poll.
Of what?
Who wants the Xbox 360?
Huh?
Anybody?
Okay, who has an Xbox 360?
Or wants one?
All right, that's good, that's good.
Who wants the PlayStation 3? Look at that!
It was definitely a difference.
It was the PlayStation.
It was branding, very good. Branding.
Revolution.
Wow. And you know why? $150 price point, we're pretty sure. And
Everybody's getting Revolution.
And, dude, are you
Zelda,
kidding me?
come on.
Dude,
Zelda fans?
No. Not only Zelda, Super Mario Brothers,
Mario Tennis.
Excite Bite, freaking all this Excite Bite, the blowjob game for the NES, the thing with the monkey. Everybody's in it. Dude, it's all about being able to download and play all of the old NES games.
Excite Bite.
Dude, that is why people buy. I'd pay $150 to be able to play, dude, on my high-def TV.
Oh, yeah.
Just think of Geometry Wars.
Oh, no shit. I'm in.
Yeah, right.
All right, so we're done.
No, we're not done. What time is
Emails.
it? Sponsors.
Sponsors. First, then emails. Go ahead. There's nothing in the sponsors.
Yeah, do you remember when I said, oh crap, about 10 minutes ago?
Where's Prager?
That was when I realized that free Wi-Fi ain't so free.
Where's Prager?
Prager,
We need
impregnator!
We need the impregnator.
Pregura! Hey, no sexy Pregura!
Come here.
Okay, we have no idea. What are the
What
sponsors?
are the sponsors?
What are the sponsors?
You don't have any of this stuff?
Nothing.
It's
We didn't check.
really important.
Yeah,
I know it's important, Mr. Drunky Pregura.
Check it out. We got
Just tell us. We'll tell everybody.
Tell us and we'll tell you.
we got 3 sponsors
Okay,
today.
good.
Are we doing sponsors? We got GoDaddy.
Yes?
And since I'm
GoDaddy.com.
here, it's a good thing. If you go to GoDaddy and you like want to
Talk to his
buy
mic. Talk to his mic.
and you want to buy registration for stuff, type in the
You
registration
totally made
code
this happen, you fucker.
Prager, Prager, and you get like cheap stuff. Cheap stuff at GoDaddy. Type in Prager, and you sign up.
We got those whole winners thing.
Okay.
Now we got to do the
Now here's
competition.
what we got. We're going
Don't point at him. It's fucking
We're going to Tahoe
Blazing.
on March 23rd. We're going to do a live show
Yes.
from
yes.
Mount Rose.
Mount
in
Rose,
Tahoe.
like K Rose.
We're doing the show at the Silver Legacy in Reno.
This is why you should never have an ad sales guy do the
And
ad quick
if-
because
I know.
it's so intricate.
Keep
If
going,
you
Brett.
want to know all the details about our show in Reno, you got to go to visitrenotahoe.com/Diggnation. Everything's there.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing a podcast. We're going to be playing blackjack. We're going to be skiing. Kevin is a big snowboarder. He'll kick anyone's ass in snowboarding. He can do 360s. He can win a gold medal. I don't know.
I'm
That's
decent,
right.
but not great.
If anyone watching wants to win a free trip to go
Yep.
see us, meaning anywhere,
For two.
free trip for 2 anywhere in the United States or Canada, because we like
yeah.
the Canadians kind of.
If your girlfriends want to go,
We got 2
Yeah.
ways to do it. 2 ways to do it. You
Two
can
ways.
go. We got. Remember, if you remember with the holidays, we had Adagio Tea as
Yep.
a sponsor. Kevin's a big fan of tea. Do you like tea?
I do love tea.
Even though we're drinking beer. Kevin's a big fan of the Adagio tea. They're back. They're giving away a free trip. If you go to if you go to adagio.com/Diggnation, they got a promotion. It's a weird game, but if you guess the number of digs of the number 1 story on Diggnation, the number of digs of the number 1 story, you submit that in, you get a free trip for 2 to see us in Tahoe,
right.
in Reno, Tahoe. We got another one. We got another one.
That's for you, Prager.
That's not me.
That's for you for the ad sales.
So adagio.com/Diggnation, win a free trip. We got another one. Cashfly, they do. What does Cashfly do for us?
they basically host all of our content.
Yes, and they're awesome.
It's pretty straightforward.
Cashfly hosts all our stuff.
Yes.
You can get a free trip for 2 from them also, because
Yep.
Cashfly is awesome and
Yep.
they like supply a lot of our stuff. They're
Yeah.
really cool. We want to help them out.
And Matt got us into the porn awards.
Anyone who has used Cashfly in the past using our promo code for a free trial, you're automatically entered in their contest. If you haven't used them, go to cashfly.com/Diggnation, sign up for a free trial. There's a random drawing. You get a trip for 2 to come see us in Reno. We're going to do the show on Thursday, March 23rd. If you want all the details, go to those 3 websites, adagio.com/Diggnation, cashfly.com/Diggnation, visit renotahoe.com/Diggnation. That's plenty. I'm out of here. No more ads.
Go. All right.
One thing we gotta say.
No.
If you missed any of that, because I didn't understand half that shit, but
Dude, I was just looking at him.
Just go to our website, Diggnation.com. We'll have all the links up there.
All right. What?
We'll have the links on Diggnation.com. What? You're drunk. Dude, who's doing that shot? You doing that shot? Who wants Alex to do 2 shots? Oh, they want you to do 2? They want you to do 2?
Wow, that's really good. So then I'm the lightweight, huh?
We're both fucked.
Oh, Jesus. I wish there were only fucking 5 people here.
All right.
Anyway, so emails. First off, the picture winner of this week, which is awesome, is my mom. I swear to God. My parents went to Singapore and they took a picture of my mom drinking Tiger beer in Singapore with the Diggnation shirt on. And so we drank Tiger beer last week, and my dad emailed me and was like, dude, Tiger beer, hello, and sent this picture of, like, it's like, I mean, yes, I know, it's like a chest thing of my mom, which is horrible and uncomfortable and whatever. It's like a beer and like my mom from here.
Why not down here?
What? No, it is. It's like here to here.
Oh, I see.
And I'm like,
Dan's into that shit.
Dude, my mom's hot. That's all I gotta say. That said, Keith has the picture up right now. It's my parents drinking in Singapore with the Diggnation shirts.
Fair enough.
That's it. Now we have a couple other emails.
one.
Please don't.
I won't.
I would be mad if you touched my mom. Anyway, hey Alex and Kevin, love the show. I listen to the podcast, crappy net connection, whatever. Just a few things. This is great. He has a couple things. One, you guys have to come to Australia.
Sure.
Okay. Like we're gonna say no to coming to Australia. It's bloody Australia.
Yeah.
I agree. Did you hear? I said.
What the
Thank you. Thank you very much. Did I hear you guys say recently that 76 Fahrenheit was hot? That's bloody cold. I woke up this morning freezing. Dude, dip it in. And it was 69.8 degrees Fahrenheit. New Year's Day 06. All right, whatever. Now that was hot. I don't know what that means. I'm trying, you fucking cocksucker. This is horrible. This is like poor Keith is like, what's wrong with you people?
It's like kindergarten up in here, man.
Up in here.
Oh, he just put his laptop in the standby. Come on, dude. Max don't do that shit. No.
Max, don't go to sleep. You know why? Because they lose battery power. Did you hear? Okay, New Year's Day. Now that
Mac fans.
Wait a minute. Are we
gonna beat
is
your
there
ass?
really that many Mac fans?
Yes. You're gonna get your ass jumped.
Wait a minute. That's why we only have 150,000 viewers. I can't believe I said that. I love you all. Really, really I do.
You're gonna go.
Yeah, I didn't even hear that. Something about a towel. Let me finish this email. Now that was hot. It hit 45 degrees Celsius. I don't know. Whatever.
Read the email.
Seriously, I'm reading it. This is what he said. Could you guys be AAC podcast, whatever, blah, blah, blah. You guys need to advertise email address dignationfans@gmail.com.
So what was the point of the email? Do you have
Come
a
to
question?
Australia.
No, well, keep going. What's the next
You don't
thing?
want to go to Australia?
Well, I mean,
Sit in the opera house, people. Come
it's
on.
supposed to be a question. Where's the question?
Please come to Australia. And the answer is yes.
Okay, what else? Anything?
That was from Peter. Thank you, Peter. And shrimp on the barbie. Okay. Hey guys, I live in Vancouver and I'm just wondering, although Mr. Prager fixed this, I'm just wondering if Canadians can win the trip to Reno too. It'd be very nice to come and check out the show and do some boarding. Since I haven't done any in years, ouch, I know the feeling. Thanks a lot, Adam. Something.
Domo Digital.
Domo Digital.
Dig.
Domo arigato, Mr. Robato.
Fair enough.
Yes, it sounded like Prager said yes, but I don't know if that's true. Go to renotahoe.com/Diggnation.
Diggnation. No, that's not the address.
It's some address.
It's Reno something Tahoe.com. Something. I don't know.
Visit renotahoe.com.
Yeah, that's it.
Dude,
Yeah.
we're fucked up.
All right, we're done.
We're never doing another taping at a bar. No. What I meant to say was we're doing every taping at a bar.
I can't believe how many people there are here. It's crazy.
We thought there were going to be 5 people.
All right, so
And I
here's
keep
the
saying that because I'm drunk and I don't remember that I said that 10 times.
last thing. Add us as friends on Dig. I'm dig.com/user/Kevin Rose. You can add me as a friend and see what I've been thinking throughout the day.
And I'm dig.com/user/Alex Albrecht. You can check out what I dig during the day, even though I do dig stuff.
During the
And
week.
also, if you want to see all the stories that we've talked about, all the stories that we talked about on this week's edition of Diggnation, as well as all the editions
Yes.
of Diggnation, you can check out dig.com/user/Diggnation. I had something else that I had to say, and I can't remember it, and I'm going to kick myself in the ass.
You should tell.
We are not doing a show
Oh, next week.
next week.
'Cause there's
We've done
5
35 shows in a row.
There's,
I know.
There's 5 Thursdays in March.
Whatever. That's the reason why we can say, for the love of
we're gonna
God,
do
let
4
us take a week off.
We need 1 week off.
We're going to take a week off. However, and I will say this now, there's a possibility, if the stars align, it's okay, you can look like you're just about to vomit. If the stars align, we will be premiering a show that has been in the works for many, many months now on Saturday
What's the name
next
of it?
week. Control a chicken. But I don't know. Maybe. We're not sure. It depends. We're shooting an episode this weekend.
Yes.
So if all goes well, the stars align, we will be able to bring you the first episode of Control a Chicken next Saturday, and then it will move to its regularly scheduled time, probably Thursday night.
Every 2 weeks. or something
Every
like
2
that.
weeks, Thursday night.
Cool. All right, that is it for this edition of Diggnation. Everybody say what's
Dude,
up.
rock on!
I already said my name.
Did you say it?
Yeah, I said I'm Kevin Rose.
And I'm Alex Albrecht. We will see you next week.
No.
And that means 2 weeks
That's right.
on Diggnation. See you later.